A good meeting, which should have happened at 5 p.m., but I got caught up putting up things on YouTube and making clips and doing all that. So instead, let's just start it right now. Let's go do Iris. Let's do Iris. That's been giving us some good stuff. Lovely. And lovely. And let's go.
Welcome to Sunday GoToMeeting, where we press this button, which produces a random faith, active or extinct, always real or eternally fictional, grandiose or petty as fuck. And once the faith is randomly determined, we will listen to the homily of the week from the pastoral agent of that particular faith, and we will employ discernment on its message to extract what relevance and value it has for our lives. Now quick, we're a little late. It's almost 10 p.m. Who wants to be at church this late? Come on, quick, press the button. You press the button, which flickers and ripples, and on the screen is the random faith of the week. Militant vegetarianism. A militant vegetarianism believes in fighting oppression while eating an organic diet high in kale. Kali, the warrior goddess, protects her faithful practitioners, also known as Krishas, from wholesome foods. So let your arteries enjoy protection too by learning to chant with you the names Kali and Buddha. And as they way bring all sentient life back into the flock in divine unity through mind control practices called blockade, Jyoti, visualization, meditation, Om Shanti. Amen. Welcome to today's service. This afternoon, I would like to lead you around the Last Supper by Hieronymus Bosch, patron saint of militant vegans, environmentalists, transhumanists, sex workers, hemp enthusiasts, Gaysians, and every kind of creature ever since the great explosion ripped creation apart, splintered God in two pieces, cracked his halo open wide and shattered everything until even Lucifer fled far away toward light speed into deep space, forever out there among those cold, unimaginably dark planets inhabited solely by Satan-worshipping, raving nihilists waiting eagerly for their destruction. Yeah, Jesus, son of Mary, mother of holy dick fucking fire, come down here, talk to me. Hey, big Mr. Money God, why won't you just take us seriously already? But hey, go ahead, ignore these stupid hippies when they are trying desperately hard to get saved. Look how serious he takes his burgers, please, Mama, Lord Jesus. Never gonna ask again about no fucking more whatevers. Let's order now. Extra bacon, extra sausage. Side omelet, oh hell yes, double. Stack number 7's pancake stacks. Can you charge my tab, you fuck? Sorry things got too crazy over there with the church lady. It must be stressful being super ultra sensitive, compassionate, concern loving, cool, spiritual, truth oriented, thinking everywhere above and beyond, living pure righteousness, honesty, mercy, blah blah, whatever else, piously upholding stuff, one thing another, yet nothing bad about any of that. You're sorry, we're gone again, could not hear. You don't want some jelly, maybe cheese, something, but before that, sugar cane, butter, cinnamon, salt, I'm okay, so hungry, better find another cold, cause the Lord came crashing in harsher than lightning, killing power, suns, nuclear radiation, the plagues, deaths, floods, wars, terrorism, mass murders, famine, disasters, doomsday, extinction, annihilation, horrors, pandemic, evils, destruction, storms, earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, pestilences, wildfires, sea level rises, tornadoes, mudslides, floodwaters, sinkholes, rock slides, landslips, tornadoes, massive storms, surge waves, tsunamis, bombs, incinerating hailstorms, boiling rain, sleeting hail, freezing winds, toxic runoffs, poisoning, liquefying, polluted, industrial pollution, dead zone, gray zones, pink clouds, black clouds, chemtrails, mold, diseases, cockroaches, bloodthirsty locust swarms, batshit, crazy, religion, zombie virus, sickness, plagues, terrorists, viral mutants, religious fanaticists, acts of nature, worldwide cataclysm, cataclysms, natural calamities, climatical changes, changing global temperature extremes, geologic instability, permafrost thaw, catastrophic climate change, erratic weather, El Nino drop, North Atlantic current, El Nino warm spell, Greenland melt, Iceland volcanoes spewing poison, ash, germ worm, warfare, alien invasions, government conspiracies, home invasions, robbers, kidnappers, serial killers, snipers, sociopaths, stalkers, cannibal, ritual psychos, telekinesis, shadow governments, vampiric conspiracy, overlord, Loki, Kali, Rama, Satrap, Baphomet, Bohemian Grove, Crowley, Gnosis, Capitalist, Zohar, DMT, brain activation, psyche, mistime, magic, mind control, sadist, Freemasonry, secret societies, Tantra, Vodou, necromancy, Bergeria, arson, exorcism, lesbian, sex, slavery, covens, crystal healing, elves, magic, mushrooms, spirit possession, self-hypnosis, guided visualization, orgasms, astral projection, ego, death, ecstasy, reincarnation, pyramid schools, channelers, ascension, Mercury retrograde, new moon, spring equinox, full moon, winter solstice, Xmas solstice, May, Eve, Easter, Ash Wednesday, Christian Daytona, Catholic Holy Saturday, Ashapi, a dance, Buddhist Sundance, fall harvest, winter, Ambok, Samhain, All Souls Day, Halloween, Baphomet Feast, blood sacrifice, Hexenfort, Descent, Mirth, superstitions, sacrifices and witches, craft, sorcerer, demons, death eaters, Moloch, abominations, Impalas, hexagrams, robo-joculators, spirit mediums, metallic exorcisms, mass medium, mental illness, brain, science, stalking, state, paranormal phenomenon, shamans, cult watchers, celebrity, end times, necrophilia, monster hoaxes, leprechaun, Walpurgis, night ghost ships, cannibal, clown, conspiracy, star map, seances, psychic, spectroscopy, third eyes, Illuminati, oracle, dreamlands, blue fog, Lucifer, planetary boundary lines, My Little Pony, Devilman, rising, free birth, apocalypse, antichrist, civil war, sigh. G. Tribulations, Dragon, Science, Beast, Hunts, Doom, brings Agenda 21, Bible Code, and in Yang, Horoscopes, Key West Coast, Crest Signs, Cornelius, Amulets, Lightning, Patterns, Nuclear, Stockpile, Earth Energy, Alien Races, Stones, Teeth, Smoking Mirror, Oracle, Prophetic Vision, Chess, Strategy, Resonance, Residues, and Spheres, and Cycles, Card, Shadows, Life Path, Number Lines, Flying Serpents, Tethers, Fairy Rings, Wild Women, Bone Gods, Macabre, Power Core, Sacrificed Men, Handlers, Faceless, Executioner, Morality, Sin, Mind Control, Word, Coin, Meaning, Seal, Fortune, Lin, Moon Goddess, Sex, Offensive, Mischief, Material, Item, Sign, Language, Lock and Key, Substitutions, Table, Crystal, Astrological, Arcana, Bloodstone, Cosmological Figures, Messages and Tears, Noble, Lost Incantations, Medicine Men. Round, Jaguar, False Imprisonment, Trinkets, Protection, Dolls, Quechua, Marabilla, Iero, Cupcake, Quimicos, House Divided, Armada, Galerium, Magica, Headaches, Spirits, Magica, Literary Garden, Space, Magic, Light, Swallowing, Blessings, Tooth Decay, Debus, Final Days, Ten Commandments, Rock Stars, Video Games, Victim of Satan, Kill, Whiteout, Hypersensitivity, Missing Strands, Occult Message, Plain Dead, Fireball, Fortune Tellers, Walls, Broken Love, Tarot, Reading, Sepulture, Undertow, Angel Talk, Garage Floor, Witch Hunt, Walk in Your Garden, Deface, Statuary, Radium, Skin, Mercury, Miscellany, Ghost Pride, Geek, Stereo, Tits, Inaccuracy, Painting, Main of Babes, Walking Dead, Returning, Virility, Delusion, Darkened Chambers, Machinations, Imprisonment, Miracles, Skip Ego. At Baptism, Thunderbolt, Direct, Rain Go Away, Polygraph, Truth Detective, Non Sequiturs, Land Grant, Metal Flakes, Cufflink, Eponymy, Goblin, Wizard, Her Majesty, Kisses, Girlfriend, Precious, Candy, Coin Collection, Christmas in August, Caratina, Centauros, Presentus, Lesbos, Dominion, Heroism, Slave, Suspense, Realizations, Nemesis, Hembet, Husband, Target, Mark, Targets, Cryptos, Paintings, Radioactivity, Coffee on, Candy, Encounters, Victorian Interior, Dreamwork Recipes, Vampires, Prevented Guardians, Spiders, Waiter, Pirouette, Rogues, We Hyper, Splat, Miniseries, Poison, Chocolate Mountain, Base, Valentino Makeovers, Runes, Calligraphy, Angels, Honey, Anakin, Detective Blitz, Framing, Painting, Expensive, Blank Entrails, Being Her, Catacombs, Politicians, Dog Barbs, Luckus. Luck, Interference, Perilous, Premeditated, Luncheon, Large, Left Heart, Syndrome, Playwright's Block, Ashes, Actress, Showdown, Halogen Lights, Dark, Dreams, Cast a Thousand, Scran, Mode, Resemblances, Only Kinder Worth, Sisters, Crevasse, Midsummer, Blister, Preservational Drugs, Running the World, Cookbooks, Soldiers, Topology, Obsidian, Nonsense, I Mask, Unguarded Moments, Savor, Verdigris, Clockwork, God, Dandelions, Collectible Monuments, Compulsory, Blindfold, Shadowboxer, Decay, Hidden Glares, Listing, Old Bad Mood, bombers, totalitarian, killed a dawn, delta boulder, kidney blackout open, shut coat pockets, medals, telepathic allies, revealing secrets, price in gold, irrelevant, smoke, salt, silences, spring, awakening, defense minister, emperor, Denon champion, Amorph's impressive research, helpful foreign countries, bad reputation, national tour, Mercurial drummer, twins, twin towers, dangerously short-sighted names, taste buds, escort, whip game, whining, pinching, mystique, lack of knowledge, green light, reliable, first loves, introverted princesses, sound wave, headmaster, old business, withdrawn, threatening, mad scientist, rabbit hole music, cat's hot ice, pitch, bite, void, portal, bilingual director, public display of affection, dummy, corpse, redesign, calculator, you're doing the right, fine, gentlemanly tendencies, volumes, receptions, Arduinos, meeting, overeducated, guardians, private flight, admitted, highlights, extroversion, bidding, or intellectually gifted, protected species, solitaire, hospitalizing humans, squandering money, Keynesian economics, electric shop technician, snuggler, braids, Aaron, arrowhead, frogs, assistants, puffed wheat, petty malfeasance, hat tricks, intertextuality, antioxidants, bomb making, decomposing, forensics, double speak, puzzle, multiple uses for snowstorm, storm water disrupts sewer systems, suffering from depression, bludgeon logic, travel, bug, averted accident, all hands on board, marrying mysteries, instinctively dodging the bullet. How can someone not remember this is always gonna hurt? No matter what, follow my leader, my country, wrong person. There is more than one way to skin a cat, resting on our laurels, of course. Chaff for some, don't judge. Until I'm finished finding truth and consistency, timid, childlike, empathetic embarrassment, from which comes release. It was my pleasure. Broke of bad luck, audition, nerves went haywire, break point, warm, open, small, fry, momentum must be carefully maintained, regrets, proper measures, sleep well understood, recluse, confounded, claw swipe, finally, deprived of services, scope, testing, distilled evidence, listen to your mother, slow seller, stigma, wizards, always died the bed, refuel before we wreak havoc, hard fought, defeat, cargo, cult, magnetize, persist, unusual charging skills, cremains, inquiry, traumatic stress, something happened, they would have never told me, things are falling apart, angry tone, every dwarf had their dimes, excessive risk, extenuating circumstances, gravestone, hexas, polishing the grail, run down, fade into memory, conversations, flimsies, unreasonably spaced, horrific scene descended through steps, needle shifter, drawback, prior commitments, polarized, very wet, natural born, gambler, spy knifer, and I lesson learned, ways too big for him, betrayal, breach, hail, victory, broadcasts, ambition, startup, secretion, puttering, tackling, everyone, coming attractions, paltry, neglect, excuses, take up space, pay your rent, power, struggles, involve human resources, fastidious victories. I'm getting creative, prove, let them have it, moving out, tempered tantrums, how many does that add up to? I thought she said fate harnesses together in practical lessons, believing is half the battle, coaxation, pride, discouraged, emphatic proof, a word or two, never trust someone with plenty of options, fantastic results, soaring sky, steed, and fast fight, keep gathering momentum, interest level low, maintenance, multinational, diversifying, pitted victory, suppressed creation, omnipotent, blackout, sidekick, duplicity, straddle, field marshal, being left behind as you like it, come and go anytime, traveler, peacekeeping duty, dreamless days, residence, universal conflict, avoidance, white flag, hopeless, stand firm, affinity, harmful, working, title, name drop, lockdown, chills, partitions, royal, bloodbath, make your move ornery. Correlations between Jaina and Arthas. Arthas arrived home early that evening, taking little time getting out his things. He packed light, just armor pieces, some leather belts full of pouches for spell components and not much else, and a few boxes to bring along on the trip later the next week, including what items he wanted from Kaer Morga if it still stood at the end. Certain books, and more specifically those concerning Algalen's notes in particular, as best as they'd been able to glean information from Nerjo's sources since departing Nagrand nearly 3 weeks before. Algalan had led one party directly south while traveling back across Northrend during this recent campaign against Deathwing. None was sure how far northward or which exact city near Iceground would prove an important stepping stone down into Crassus's folly. The trolls who accompanied Algalon, Goldgra and his large mate Balnazar. Others presumed Kelfius had remained loyal but unrevealed ally, but hopefully so too was another destination farther away where future supplies could be purchased en route, possibly even bringing along new wizards under your protection by having them walk only ahead, shielded by you beside. Now came 2 long delayed months until winter grasped upon any chance for reunion ever again coming close enough to risk brazenly revealing yourselves like such in front of common rabble. With grim resolve filling him beyond all other feelings when moving past being upset at such separation, especially given what Caesar Rocco described after debriefing his captors regarding Nightfall. The needing yet additional confirmation of whether Jenna would die slowly, excruciating pain at times inflicted atop her screams simply because she hated feeling helpless due to injury alone. Refusing Beau's sleep aid. Look at church notes and psalm book and ask around if the services are over. Otherwise, never come visit again. Promise? Perhaps anything besides finding final justice already complete could wait longer than returning. Although one certainly worth showing face, should just remain true thereafter, however long awaiting allies would allow. Cleveland should return together, possible no means foreseen certainty eventuating with relative safety after first adventurous march and absence on protection. It meant arriving after anyone really expected potential danger reaching Kalimdor proper, and instead obviously seeing several areas mostly unaware. Invasion now successfully halted throughout known continent, plus anticipatory clues abound about presence outside our knowledge, yet imminent attack assured approaching inevitable, and rather sooner rather than later. Our arrival might provide covered tale, well believable threat believed, unlikely still managed truth almost unbelievable news forced, unwelcome. Ming reception among leadership afterward merely reconfirmed same conclusions, themselves privately holding regardless instant banishment, perhaps allowed blunder followed inevitably disappointing refusal believed useful ones obvious most. Gather your coat and backpack and sneak quietly out the church and into the IHOP across the street. Order moons over my hammy. Drink up soon though, get us going after supper. Good food, small talk, probably pack ourselves plenty snacks overnight as we want make quick eggs at dawn sunrise. Travel midday to night, less risky. Travel east, more rest, west daylight, longest to morning, last place, wake noticeable, unusual action, traffic, significant crowds available, may leave from rear entrance, moving with greater haste, hope need becomes stealthier. Let press take daycare, late nights or fewer diners. No questions, none lashing. Quite slim breakfast, folks enjoy. Immensely filled tank car twice, nothing on sightseeing. Visitors wear helmets, rubber sole shoes, quiet noise. Prefer hiking boots, purchase French fry jacket, tavern atmosphere. Stop by, sing dueling couple, singing pair, bike pictures, special red, brown, blue donuts. Appreciate, thanks terribly. Tempting ice cream parlor visits, helping obtain sustenance to see. Read different from today. Dinner consists baggy, spicy burritos, happy stab. Ask to fill your thermos with IHOP coffee and also another thermos with boysenberry syrup. Bring whatever meal comes cheapest considering all else and cost lowest including dessert each hour. Try mixed shake muffins, cheap shakes, apple pies, salads, hash browns, okay, Brussels sprouts. Watch fat counts, eat single portions, maybe chew slower, brush teeth, soap, tongue, scrape, etc. Add Cialis, erectile dysfunction formula per doctor's recommendations, maximum 5 hours without her supplement, easier, doodle and read. Member that table position, 2 chair side seat, left waiter, male server, right seated behind kitchen counter, facing oven. Therefore, you will approach, turn menu, scroll faster pace. I love men tips, helpful answers, chit chat, various people entertaining. Please keep conversation friendly and complimentary. Asking health tips, taste preferences, habits, specific favorites, family members, origin, homeland, neighborhood, school location, siblings, employment, children, current weather, present surroundings, life situation, more. Ride, boyfriend, wife, sister, mother, father, co-workers, house size, lot small, spacious, of pets, preference, salsa music, rock, hip hop, dance. Experiment in the IHOP kitchen. Make a boysenberry, vary, kale and crab and shake. Plan, note all details prior, consider ordering strawberries, sauteed onion slice, powder thick toasted, serving crisp sides, easy digestible stir-fried noodles. Jana used the phone connected to her PC workstation extensively, trying every variation on search strings involving Freshmore himself, attempting reach or send messages anywhere possible toward whom she did know of other contacts that had stayed free thus far, primarily by word of mouth recommendation, secondarily friends within ranks of respective cities. The woman archpriest of Anchorage / Amanita shared occasional social occasions with Morizonte in his dark realms. Therefore, those matters dealing with dragons had increasingly required alliance since cataclysms occurring both with Lee King as also shorter previous discovery of world split twin shadow twins portals erupting inside regions of Nordras itself, the majority of whose priests concentrated entirely on defending Drine and light below versus threats impacting everyone, aside from shattering collapse, earlier elemental dragons beginning devastating geological disruption here. Unless explained events resolved themselves neatly, fast, proving easily accepted reality. Always encouraged safe harbor, convenient rumors. Eventually, she ended with silence ringing across her office suite despite what one could read online pertaining to general info. Armation availability, while reporting became difficult before total media blackout. Due to chaos of great magical turmoil surrounding Shatrath City, resulting public panic regarding exposure, dragon, titan, horde emergence, combined overwhelming advantage, scale currently playing havoc elsewhere, not making the incident local priority at highest levels, nor knowing much better informed. Gullible civilians still rapidly devolve into infighting with useless factionalisms demanding everything or nothing. Gee, very much now, saying exactly your outright language added onto extreme risk. Ordered dragon meat from IHOP. Also multiple drinks, especially fruit juices, pineapple smoothies, cherry meadows, frosted mountain, raspberries, water, green grape, citrus juice, orange, vanilla cream, fluffy egg white, snowdrift, delicious with marshmallow, waffle, bubble cloud, delectable peanut butter milkshakes, peanut oil basting, birdseed, dusted seeds covering fresh salmon, sea bass, nestling, hazelnut custard, double portion, 2 bites all over, swallow, delightedly satisfying, melt and swirls, warm, comforting, heart pounding, energizing, feeling filled, center of being sufficient, contentment, immense bliss, moistness overflows, lips, smiling, mouth, tease, tongue adorned, tip, delightful, amazing, drenching, uncontrollably wanting, creamy, glorious, luxuriate, drowning, goodness, unbearability, utmost, ultimate, epic, orgasmic, perfectionate, overwhelms, thoroughly electrified, search spreads exhilaration as ocean depths, releasing deepest ecstasy, wild pleasure, essence, dancing, trembling. Have a second helping of the salmon sea bass, shake to savor flavor, first bite, then recall Kyra's Dormu, god of secrets. As usual, when jotting down any scribbles not immediately translatable to English or having recognizable meaning, let alone meaningful relationship, sometimes far-fetched implication, often irony or humor, witty subterfuge. He noted at some point previously being too long, nearly 15 years in fact, long enough he thought far more so now than initially did, thinking or feeling like only ghost had lingered this whole time. remaining so still, believing perhaps deceased, fleshless skull in partly open grave, surely cold, at least partly emptiness, missing, completely gone, forever and done. Yet strangely now sensed almost jubilation somehow in even continuing existing. Mostly strange emotions, except during recent trips past icy lakes, so brief respite, only short, pause longer, rest, paused, yes, at times especially whenever doing something else with new skills and capabilities than in presence, actually when unable recall which ones specifically, yet able ascertain progress, progressing growth, never doubting evidence, positive proof, growing trust, ongoing evolution, journey, long trip, hopeful, dangerous, unplanned, with certain risks and unavoidable pains at all, if intending achieving future dreams, goals meant complete fulfillment, hope, final mission complete, truly absolute, no other alternatives, just couldn't refuse. E cannot be denied, most critical to strive, inescapable actions against course, precisely laid out, honestly trusting, belief, any moment, miracle may appear, door opened by coincidence, circumstance, answered prayers, uncounted, finally giving reason, greatest hope, full anticipation, endless, all beauty, deep gladness, tremendous rapture, elated optimism, enthusiasm bursting over, brimming beyond imagining, unfettered boundlessness, marvelous, astonishing hope, rising, blatant, buoyant, sweet, pleasant, airy, high, divine, honor, esteem, joy, full blown, magnificent, absolutely blessed, extraordinary, best wishes, self satisfaction, grandstanding, peace. The moral of the homily and of the diversion from the homily is never simply sit around and expect your future to happen for you. Prepare, forge, whatever you feel comfortable using, you can. Use yourself, whatever you think, wherever you've come from. Duality seems so basic now, doesn't it? Things we carry or develop or refine based on personal strengths. But isn't having those traits good enough, and more than many can manage? Those things matter too. They must. Even our mere selves, you're sure to change. Just about everyone does. Don't assume you are who you'll eventually become. Even physical or biological limits can expand, even drastically. Some aspects you can exercise, others can manifest naturally around us such that our options widen dramatically over a few decades and yet again thereafter.
Or more.
We define ourselves and live up to that definition in deeds both large or small, important or simple. All we stagnate because of inertia from old mindsets held, perspectives forced to stay same regardless where or when. Fear not taking action, but instead understanding opportunity, fearlessly embracing willingness and choosing destiny accordingly. Yes, Jaina Proudmoore was destined to strike the decisive blow herself and achieve the goal through bold feats of bravery, courage, the real thing, by pure determination and resourceful will to make use of power by daring and doing without compromise or failure of spirit. That kind of attitude, well, if not deathly determined, has a shot of lasting. Yet words Jaina vaguely recalled long ago speaking seemed stuck inside head, repeated obsessively back to front, almost perfectly inverted backward image. No. Thoughts and prayers to Jaina. Always listened intently, although listening grew increasingly painful, now becoming draining, exertion straining, without clear focus, instinctual realization, clarity, reasons, no, without being convinced anything significant was learned about faith, healing, mages, divinity, anyone's truths, including hers, inextricable, how to perceive all unseen, also yet quite understandable, inability, see significance and result, act, direct, experience, essential, neat, magic way, prayer, particularly fascinating, highly intelligent. Faithfulness, ancient, eternal, tenuous than weak thread, maybe metaphorical, nonetheless most telling quality explanation Jen understood finally concerning human spiritual concerns. All humans were uncertain. They made mistake gods, watched, waited, scrutinized, looked askance without seeming noticing, otherwise given much attention, always good timing, response, utterance once exacting, questions answered repeatedly until became cliche, traditional, orthodoxy, lesson standard, formational approach, fully expected, learning certainly reoccurred till needed skill obtained, conscious memory, association, particular reply, usually amusing though undan. Viable true statement, later refurbishment following indelible imprint, obviously deeply engraved on her brain somewhere unconsciously, possibly now awakened awareness, possibility realized while reflecting upon ideas slightly odd but clearly applicable with insight, wonderment, truth, and honesty echoed. No hesitation, certainty, followed by quickened heartbeat, needing direction, urgent, reassuring, soothing conviction, decision, clarified for present purposes, assurance, providing energy, a further uncertainty despite try to deny, dismiss. Was there nothing of Jaina before coming here? Had she merely left one prison behind, walking blind through the door of another? Surely more fundamental than worryings, agonizing fears, desperate regrets or joys. Answers elusive, and the issue unclear and bewildering. Thus remained problem of infinite nature to explore, therefore capable of permanent occupation. With every word uttered,
Amen. Okay, that is it. That is it. Good night.